What's up, guys? Here we are, back at it again. Anime and beer, where we talk about the latest manga, anime, comics, you name it. And if you haven't seen our headline for episode now, clearly cut us off. Spoilers ahead. If you can't recognize the drip we got today, boy, chapter 292, My Hero. Spoilers ahead, guys. So you already know what it is. Crack open a cold one. Get ready to dive in. My Hero Academia, chapter 292. Let's get it. Dude, a lot's happened. A lot has happened. We'll get to it.
Which part?
We'll get to it. Well, we'll start first. Best Genist is back.
Oh my dude.
Best Genist is back.
His entrance. He's like you. What do you call him? A fiend?
Yeah, he's like, you Dobby. You fiend. You really are trying to belittling the heroes and waited until the climax and
he's like, get ready for best airdrop. I was like, oh man. He said best airdrop.
Okay, so obviously, guys, spoilers. So the whole thing is like Best Genist is back. Best Genist is on the scene.
He's not dead.
He's not dead at all, which they confirmed. Dobby's like, I saw the body. Well, they're probably going to go into a backstory later with that.
You thought.
Bishu died. So the whole thing is like, if you haven't checked out our last episode, we kind of didn't really go into Best Genist reveal in the last manga because, well, he came at the end of the chapter. So, but now we're seeing him back. We're seeing him back in action. We're seeing him back with our heroes.
We see his quirk in action.
Yeah, well, really good how he tangles up Gigantomachia.
Still can say that name.
I mean, his quirk fiber, which he can manipulate clothing fiber, which
at his will,
which is like awesome because you wouldn't think about it how he's, but also too he did take a blast from All for One and save the rest of the heroes, Mountain Lady and everybody else, manufacturing the fibers from their clothes to shield the blow.
Yep.
So his power, he was the number 3 hero before?
Yeah, 3.
I mean, going MIA, obviously we're probably going to get a backstory.
5.
No, he was 3. He was 3. It was All Might, Endeavor, Best Genist. Because I think 5 was that origami ninja dude, which I like him. I'd like to see more of him. But, Dobby's on a roll. Dobby is sitting there torturing everyone in existence. They're, the lizard dude, I forget his name, who's dressed like Stain.
Yeah, I forgot his name, too.
I forgot his name.
I'm horrible with names.
He's on your shirt. We can point him out. Where's he at? This dude.
The names are on the back. He's at the bottom.
Oh, yeah, the names are at the back. Oh, I'm sorry. I gotta look at the back. Muscular, Mustard, Magri, Spinner, Moonfish, twice Mr. Copper. I'm gonna go with Mustard. But no, so he's obviously trying to wake up Shigaraki.
Yeah.
And
because he finds out that Gigantomachia, whatever, they found out that he actually has a limit.
Yes.
But what keeps him going is a command from his master, which in this case is Shigaraki.
Yeah.
So as long as Shigaraki is giving him a command,
yes,
exhaustion, dexterity, endurance means nothing.
Class 1A did wear him out. You got to remember that too.
That's why he was tired.
Yeah, he was tired. He definitely has a vulnerability factor, which was also cool that we got to see. And he literally is, Mustard, or whatever, lizard guy dressed like Stain, and he's trying to wake up Shigaraki, because Shigaraki and Deku just went at it. Guys, I'm telling you right now, like where My Hero is headed,
it is definitely not Mustard.
What's the name?
Hold on. Keep talking.
Why do I gotta talk? He's looking on his phone, guys. Sorry. It's there's too many names. You guys all know. Some of you still call characters by their nicknames. This dope hoodie I picked up Black Friday, got Icy Hot on here, but it's Shoto Todoroki. What's his name?
Trying to find if ads stop coming up.
Yeah.
Gee, show me a name.
We don't really care. Lizard dude dressed like Stain sounds cool.
Well, I want.
They know who I'm talking about.
That looks like you talking.
Yeah. You gotta dive in on this though. I can't just talk about it by myself.
Yes, you can. What makes you think?
Because this is an exciting chapter, and they're watching right now, so they gotta know what's going on. We'll look up Mustard Lizard, whatever.
His name is not Mustard.
Oh my God, what's his name?
Spinner.
That is not on your shirt.
I'm pretty sure Spinner is.
Spinner is not on your shirt. Hold on 1 second, guys. Turn back around again. If Spinner is on here, I'm done with society, and it's right there. So, Spinner is alerting Shigaraki. See, you guys didn't even know either. You guys were Googling it and gonna leave comments below on this video. So you know what? I don't even care.
Assholes.
His name's not Mustard. Actually, I think Mustard was like the gravity guy that got blown up by
Mustard
Overhaul.
was like the guy who wore the gas mask.
Yeah. Irrelevant people. But no. So my whole thing is though too is like when you're watching this and like Spinner, he's trying to wake up Shigaraki to wake up Gigantomachia.
Mm-hmm.
Best Jeanist has them all tied up, ready to be captured. Dobby human torches, and him and Shoto, his brother, Todoroki, you know, icy hot, have some words. You know, he's like, dude,
because he's like, now I'm going to dive in.
Yeah.
Nah, but he's
Go
pretty
ahead.
much
Go
like, oh, geez, brain fart. He said, although Best Jeanist was still alive, he said that doesn't take away from what my family did to me, which makes absolutely no sense. Now you're reaching, dude.
But to add on,
I feel like he's reaching.
But to add on to that, I know what you're talking about.
I mean, it makes sense, but you had this whole elaborate plan.
Yeah.
The first part didn't work out. Now you're making it personal. Well, it doesn't matter.
Well, Shoto tells him, he goes, dude, he almost killed our other brother. You know,
and his response to that was, "Oh man, almost,
shit, yeah.
Sorry,
I don't really feel pain anymore. My jawbone got ripped off and severed and seared away from all the which I still want to see that scene. Hopefully, the anime does it. I still want to. If my hero can have a gory moment, let it be that one. Like Dobby's walking around with scorched skin. We never really got to see it in the manga. We clearly haven't seen it in the anime yet. But this, like, oh, man. I mean, everybody's going off. I mean, if you look at a few chapters back, Class 1A goes off. Deku goes off. Bakugo goes off. Shoto and Endeavor are going off. Dobby goes off. Hawks goes off. Everybody is unloading the clip. And I love it. Guys, and it's an amazing chapter.
It doesn't suck, but it still isn't good. They're unloading the clip, but
I feel like we haven't seen the punchline yet.
We haven't seen the punchline. It's like they're not making a dent in what's going on.
And I think they did at the end of this chapter.
We're getting to that.
So, guys,
back to Best Jeanist with Gigamaka,
the giant dude.
Gigantomachia.
He tries, guys. He practices in the mirror every night trying to get this name right. I swear.
Fuck, I don't.
Do it for the views. But go ahead. Continue.
We have 4 Nomus.
Yeah, the Nomus got
breaks off from the fight, and
because Shigaraki's kind of incoherent. And I wonder if it's Shigaraki or if it's still All for One, kind of manipulating his body. Because remember, he had a battle on the astral plane, and I wonder if it's All for One, kind of.
Well, they were going back and forth. All for One was talking to him, and he would like mentally fight back, but we haven't seen that.
That could have been the first sign of it, though.
Yeah,
that could have been the first sign of it, though. And now we have the 4 Namu breaking off, coming in. You have a disabled Bakugo, a back against the wall Best Jeanist. Endeavor is still in shock. We're 2 chapters in to the reveal of Dobby being his son. He still hasn't moved. He's still standing there, frozen. He's like, I thought my son was dead all these years. And Deku, the courageous main character, protagonist, shonen character that he is, he can't do anything, guys. He can't move. He's literally like talking to himself, talking about the past users, talking about float, which he got, Black Whip.
He said,
You owe me a Coke. You owe me a Coke. But he's trying, and it really does look like a very heartfelt moment. Like in the manga, I'm like, dude, who's about to die now? Like who's about to actually die?
Well,
on that page, come on.
For me, it wasn't really so much who's going to die, but because we already knew how how it was set up. The 4 new moves coming in, Best Genius trying to hold everybody down.
But who's going to take that blow?
It was who's going to take that blow.
Sorry.
It was either Best Genius was either just going to get
decimated.
In what they said.
For sure. For sure.
Jeez, my wife speeds. So he was either going to get sideswiped, because they already said if he loses focus, all the strings are coming down.
True.
Or
the flaw to his quirk.
Or, like you said, somebody was going to take the blow.
And I mean, we already seen it a few times, though, and it was just kind of like, who is going to help? Who is going to take the blow? I honestly thought before this last section, before we get into it, I honestly thought Endeavor woke back up. No, guys, it wasn't Endeavor.
Well, before you get to the final...
I think we should hold hands and walk into this.
What I thought was going to happen, in which things like, it's the little things for me. Deku was giving himself a pep talk. I have to move. I have to do something. I can't sit here.
Yes.
I haven't saved anyone
He
yet.
hasn't.
I have to save someone.
I can't even call myself a hero.
And what I like is, and we're going to hold hands and walk into this, what I kind of like was the fact that Deku did not get that shine.
He didn't.
But
Lemillion! He's back, guys! Power! Dude, let's go! Such a great opportunity. Spoilers ahead, we don't own any rights to this image. Guys, this scene right here, when it gets adapted into the anime, look right here, back it up just a little bit, back it up. The focus right here, guys. The focus right here, the glare on the screen.
Yeah, the glare on the screen doesn't do it.
Oh man, back it up. It doesn't do it justice. Lemillion.
I'm gonna see if I can try to add a picture.
Absolutely, we're gonna add it in. But Lemillion pokes his head out of the ground. Pow. Slide right. Roar! Like Lemillion's back, guys. And Permeation is back too. His quirk is back. We don't know exactly how. Only in the speculation that they've been training Eri this whole time to harness her quirk. Because we all know that her power is to rewind back to your peak form or back to your non-existence. Because that's how she killed her parents. But Lemillion's back, guys. One of the big 3. Which, R.I.P. to Hato. She got blazed away in this chapter. But, speculation, shout out to Robert. Right before Lemillion shows up is right when she gets blasted. And the speculation is right now is that he saves her right before she gets scorched by the flame.
It would make sense. That would make perfect. I agree with Robert.
Robert, shout out. And if you guys haven't, who Robert is, he was on our last manga chapter review of My Hero. And yes, ladies,
just saying that. Was it that chapter?
It was the chapter before.
That chapter blew past our Digimon episode.
Nope.
Which one was it?
It wasn't any of them. We're not talking about that.
No, it did.
No, it didn't. And it did. It did. Our views for that, guys, we appreciate all your fandom and everything like that, supporting the channel. And, this chapter right here, oh my God. This was the kick in the face that we needed.
Mm-hmm. This was the wake up. We're reading. We're not
sleeping
on it.
Me and this guy.
Not at all. We're not sleeping on it, but we're just sitting there, we're reading.
Yeah, we're reading, we're waiting. 292. I'm texting him. He's texting me back. I'm at work. Okay, guys, we read this today. I texted him. And I'm like, you need to get on it right now. I'm flipping out at work.
I'm cleaning.
I'm flipping out at work. I'm like, bro, I know what the next episode of Anime and Beer is going to be about.
I have him texting me and a coworker from work like, we have to talk about this. And I'm like, talk about what?
Lemillion back in peak form. Guys, we don't know what's going to happen next, but speculation. You know, if Lemillion is back, Best Jeanist is back, I mean, the heroes are looking pretty good right now.
Looking stacked
Looking stacked. Now, I'm wondering, though, the next chapter, I mean, Lemillion, his quirk, Decay can't touch him. Gigantomachia can't touch him. And how permeation works, if you don't remember the episode or the manga where he talks about it, the way he can phase through things and hold his breath, he can also build up the velocity and force from how far he sinks down and shoots back up.
Yep.
So
it's kind of like when you were a kid and you had like a cup or something in a tub and you try to like push it down.
Yeah.
And then it shot back up.
Yeah, the force and velocity.
Pretty
so my
much
whole thing is like this. Guys, this is a huge factor. But also, too, is the villains are definitely backed against the wall. We got our punchline as the heroes. We got our comeback. Two of our comebacks. Because Best Jeanist is still in action.
Best Jeanist is still fresh. He can
absolutely.
He can hold
absolutely
the giant dude. He can.
Absolutely.
He's holding him. But thanks to Lemillion taking out those 4 nomus, which we failed to bring it up. It was.
I think they got the idea. I think they got the image
and knocked out the 4 nomus. So Best Jeanist is still keeping his focus. He can hold them. He just needs the backup.
Now I'm wondering though if he's going to hold off the Namu, or if he's just going to go in head first and just handle the rest of the villains. Because I'm waiting for the Dabi and Shoto showdown. We need
that's
it.
coming.
We need it.
That's coming.
We need it.
It's coming.
I'm mad at Shoto. Why is Shoto? Another thing too, guys. They both have fire quirks. Yes, they're both Endeavor Sons. Why are they shooting fire at each other? You have a whole ice block you are not using, sir.
Blue flame. He might can melt to ice.
Yeah, but still kind of stall him out a little bit. Jeez.
We'll see what happens. Blue fire versus frostbite.
Exactly. Baby brother versus the oldest brother. Been there, done that. Don't want that smoke. He doesn't want that smoke. My little brother. Not him, but my actual little brother.
I don't want smoke either.
I mean, this was such a good chapter. Like, don't get me wrong, the past several of them have been good, but these last, 3.
It's just been shockers.
Yes. Dabi's reveal, Best Jeanist, and now we got Lemillion back. Who are they about to take from us?
Think we're going to lose somebody? Well, it's not one of the big 3. We can definitely say that.
We gained a lot of info, man. A lot. We gained a lot, man. I don't know. It's who are they taking away, man, from the group? Who's gonna fall? Come on.
Maybe no one. Maybe he's just gonna just not
go
the typical route and just.
Do you think this is the end of freshman year and we get our time skip?
After this, yes, everybody is going to be freaking obliterated and tired and exhausted.
Exactly. Everybody's been peak.
Even the villains. Villains are.
Everybody is at their peak. Everybody's at their peak right now. Like, there's no. Like, it's crazy to think that, they're
definitely going to be a regroup. And matter of fact, and I'm kind of going to go in and out of theories. I think this, and if you haven't seen the 3 Musketeer movie poster,
we're going to talk about that too, guys.
Awesome. And I think that's where the time step is going to start. I think that movie.
That's what everybody's speculating.
That movie is going to be canon, and then that's where the time skip is going to start.
Well, I think this is pretty good for a manga spoiler for these guys at home, girls at home, non-binary. We don't judge. Closing out, guys. Seriously, thank you for tuning in to another episode of Anime and Beer. Chapter 292, My Hero Academia, was flipping phenomenal.
Phenomenal.
Lemillion's back. Jeanist is back. We're going in. We're taking over Class 1A. Hey, half hot, half cold. My favorite's Lemillion. I'm just waiting for a sweatshirt. But thank you guys. Like, subscribe, hit that bell so you get notified.
Oh, look at you.
Peace out.
Peace.